Konnichiwa mina, I'm Strange075 and welcome back to another episode of The Wolf Among Us. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, comment down below how they doing, cause your boy's always chilling like a villain. And we're gonna confront the madman. We gotta go through the portal door. I don't know what the heck's going on. I kinda wanna kick the door open, honestly. Kinda be all beast mode, you know what I mean? We already gonna get, I know we're gonna have to scrap. We're gonna have to fight someone, so let's just do it, Get it? That transition though. Oh, he mad. He's slow walk. Oh, no, he's not. He's running. Oh, like he's slow walking. Ooh, that's kind of smooth.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny Tim. You'd think I'd have outgrown that centuries ago. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call.
What is this place? Or where is it? I know I'm not in Central Park anymore.
I'm not sure. I've only ever come in through one of the portals. I don't think you can get in from the actual street. But you can't blame him for wanting to make it hard to find. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Fine, lead on.
She's being nice. I'm gonna be nice. Plus the guy's kind of got one leg. I kind of don't want to just hit him or something. Dog, my friends got me addicted to TXT, the K-pop group, bro.
Thanks
just been watching their videos,
This
man.
is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle. And if you're here, it can't be good. So I hope you two can come to an understanding.
Keep quiet. Just keep quiet.
A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war.
I'll be the judge of that.
Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you.
Just wait for him. Being a nice kid.
Thanks.
I don't know, man, guy. I don't know how old he is. They're Fables, right? So, I mean, they could probably realistically be like 100 years old.
Stop laughing at me.
Oh yeah? Mate,
Tell me who the fuck is back there.
it's the wolf.
I don't exactly know. I
You needn't
just mind the
worry.
door.
He'll come
The boss
around.
is there.
And like
I know
Train
that
before
much.
him, I'm sure he will prove himself quite handy to have in my pocket. Either he's smart enough to see this is for the best, or dim enough to do as he's told.
I say he'd be more useful killed, skinned, and made into a rug for...
Bloody hell!
This fucking guy!
I was like, don't make me fight. I can take you guys all on. I got this.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
The man himself.
I'm sorry, sir. He wouldn't let
It's
me.
all right, Tim. I shouldn't have expected the sheriff to give you respect enough to do your job. But you did fine. You can go now.
Dum dum. Dum,
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
All right, you got me here. Let's talk.
That cut, bro. That cut. Was it gonna roll the credits now, or are we gonna just dive right into the next episode? What's going on here? Ooh, I was right. Your boy called it. Let's go.
I've heard stories about you.
Oh,
In
do we
the
have
old
to fight her?
days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. What did my choices do? Did you send Colin to the farm? You and 50.6% of players decided Colin should not go to the farm. Did you attempt to remove Narissa's ribbon? You and 55.7% of players did not try to remove the ribbon. Which crooked operation did you investigate first? You and 50.7% of players went to the cut above first. Wow, I'm actually surprised about that. I'm surprised that my option is up on that technically. It's technically a 50.7. You can round up 51, you know what I mean? But I am surprised it's not, but I also am surprised that it's not, everyone didn't go to the pawn shop first. You know, I would think it'd be there first. Did you send Toad to the farm? You and 52.8% of players decided not to. Decided Toad should not go to the farm? Yeah, I don't care, man. How did you respond to the Crooked Man? You and 17.5% of players agreed to talk with him first. Wow. So people just bust in and just did action, basically. They were like, nah, you're coming with me. I ain't dealing with that. Skip credits, like we always do. Show the credits at the end. We show the credits at the end of the first episode. We're going to show them at the end of the game. That's why we're going to skip the credits for now. We were on last episode, episode 5, Cry Wolf. I don't know if I'll finish the game today, but I probably will. I'll probably try.
Your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Telltale Games presents The Wolf Among Us. Oh, can I skip? Yep, there you go. Thank you. Oh, no, I can't. I guess I gotta keep going. I'm on like the last episode of this series and I still don't remember this crap. Yeah, I've got the next couple games planned out. I do have to download them because I kind of haven't been downloading the games in advance like an idiot, but because y'all know my internet be slow. But there's one game I really want to play. There's two games I really want to play, but one of them is part of a series, and it'd be like the Far Cry series I did, where I would start like halfway through the series. And that's just because like I've played the couple of the games by myself, you know, when I was like just having an Xbox and whatnot. So,
You've come a long
I don't
way.
know. I'll probably just play them later and just
You
skip
must
the
be
other
tired.
games. Crooked Man's Lair, Night.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, her carpaccio, it's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No. I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Kinda not surprised he did it if he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift. ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Bring it. Was she gonna fight me? Please.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Six on one, 5v1. You guys think I can't take you? Yeah. You think I can't take you? I'm the big bad wolf. Let's go.
Take this!
Yep. Boom.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was
Smash,
nice
smash,
knowing you,
smash,
but I'd be
smash,
glad
smash.
to see your insides turned out.
Ooh, let's go. I got him. Nope. Yep, disarm him. I can mash Q fast, baby. Ooh, that's a nice stab. Open him up a little bit.
Oh, God.
I got the W. I got the W. Come on.
This way.
Go. Run. Ooh. Back of the head. That guy's probably feeling that from the last fight too, so he's probably not even gonna be worrying. Oh, we chasing, fam.
Come on, Georgie.
Ooh, shit.
I know.
Think I'm not ready? I'm a wolf. You think I can't chase after a car? Oh my god. My guy stopping a car? Where's that pink bar? Oh my god, is he faster on 4? It's real loud. Jump. See my guy climbing a freaking house now? Where is he? Where are they? Let's go. Oh, he's Tokyo drifting this, bro. He's Tokyo drifting. Let's go, W. Climb. Let's go. Oh my god.
Fuck! What was that?
The big bad wolf. Absolutely.
Take him off!
I can't.
I should have gone for the other guy. But I don't even know what he is. They didn't even... I would have ran him over, dude. If I was the guy driving, bro, I would have ran him over.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
I wonder if I could have taken that hit. Probably not. I probably would have died.
Come on.
Fuck it.
There's just clothes there, bro. Can he transform like regular? Oh, I guess that answers my question. Because I remember last time he was like, whiskey, no. So I was like, I wonder if he needs alcohol for that or something. That'd be kind of a weird, like, backfire? What is it? I don't know what it's called.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Like, you need whiskey to...
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, George?
You a dead man.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
I'll arrest you too if I have to.
Go ahead. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
That's not a mistake.
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I didn't mean...
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you.
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this? You sold me out.
Welcome to the club, then.
You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started, anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't.
Goodbye,
Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh!
I thought he was crying.
Fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
Don't worry about the crooked man.
Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with. I'm not sticking around for much longer. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you! Piece of shit.
I'm pretty sure I've killed a couple times in this story, but I feel like sometimes you just gotta let people suffer. And that's kind of rude and messed up, I know that, but like... in a video game context, I'm okay with that. If this was like a real life scenario, I wouldn't know what I would do with myself. I probably would just leave, if I'm being honest though. Probably do the same thing. You want me to end you quickly? That's what you want. I'm not getting blood on my hands. I'm walking away, dude. Doesn't seem right, doesn't seem smart to get involved more than what it needs to be. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That might be a messed up way of thinking. A lot of people are going to agree with that. I know that for sure. But I'm walking away, I think, every time. If my friend in like a zombie apocalypse gets bit and he's like, hey dog, you got to do it, man. I'm going to suffer, bro. But my mind is saying, pull it. Pull the trigger. But I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Of course. Dang, my guy got strength. My guy got strength. Like I didn't see him pick up a car like a couple days ago. I mean, a couple minutes ago. Jeez. I'm thinking completely wrong. We're gonna bust down. We're gonna teach him how to Dougie.
So this is where they've been sending these.
I assume we're gonna throw down with the ominous light. We're gonna throw down with that one girl, the one from the mirror. I don't remember her name. The Scarlet Witch. It's funny that I'm watching these Fable stories unfold, and I kind of remember something about the headless girl in the ribbon.
Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Let's see what we got going on here.
You used to be something.
I still am something. Damn, they're all here. They really planned all this. There's nothing I can do. Like I said, I liked this girl. She was nice, dude. I only saw her in one episode, but still.
They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
Kind of hard to walk around in this game right now. It's down for this way? Oh my god, these controls are really whack right now. Silver bullets.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Was there a mirror there? How the hell?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Oh my god. I'm on top of it. I'm on top of it. Ooh, damn. Oh, he mad. He getting there. How many times have we seen him go wolf this, like, entire series, bro? Like Danny Phantom go ghost. Like, I love that I love that show as a kid. You gotta catch him all because he's Danny Phantom. And Danny Phantom, he was just 14 when his parents built a very strange... Y'all get the point. I don't think that's the exact words, by the way, but it's something like that, I believe. Hey, you gotta be ready, my guy. Oh, she moving. My hands are on the keyboard, getting ready. Getting ready for one attack. I feel like it's gonna be like a series of attacks, but you know, we get one stop. And it's good, you know what I mean? Is that not like super hot gas? I feel like that's supposed to be, right? What? I missed? Dude, I hit that. I swear I did. Okay, I'm watching. I'm dead eye. I've got that Byakugan. No, I got that Sharingan going, bro. I got it.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Is that how she's supposed to look? Oh, what the heck? I had to take the strike. I was like, I'm gonna wait and dodge. Dodge. I got it. Come on. That's me practicing my hammer-ons and pull-offs for guitar, I guess. Oh, now he full wolf. Come on, you ain't injured. You gotta be beast mode. You in beast mode right now. You gotta just walk it off. Everything she throws at you. Oh, that's sick. That is sick. Oh, there's like 8 of them. Oh, there's more than that. Okay. What? Annabelle? 8? Just scratches, just scratches. Oh my god. What the hell? He had that another tool for me. Go. There's too many. Smash. What the hell? Is that for a weapon? Oh, he doesn't have like a single... Thought he was gonna be all scratched up and beat up, you know? But he's actually okay. Don't you run away from me.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
I'm doing this for Faith, because she and Lily died, and someone is gonna answer for that.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Fine.
Oh,
I'm
that
sure
worked.
Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Dang, he towers over my guy, bro. What the heck? I like wanted to grab the gun, but I was like, dog, that's not happening. That's gonna get me shot and killed, and it's gonna be the end game.
But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
I didn't think he dropped the gun, though.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
You killed Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
And what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
You should
Fucking
be ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works. After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Like hell you
Stop
didn't.
the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Well, don't
This is
uncuff him.
ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you
jeez.
gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Is this going somewhere?
Damn it.
Straight to the point, I see. You'll make a fine deputy mayor. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted to—
I'm sorry, Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help. And he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die. And I'm just sorry it took us this long to realize what he'd been doing.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now.
No way.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
Dude, there's no way I won that. I thought I was losing from the beginning. That's a pretty dope thumbnail, I'm not gonna cap.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit! Georgie
Let
killed
me just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Yes, you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know.
The laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the—
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
Someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Damn, I wasn't expecting this.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to die.
We can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Oh, shoot.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Dude, I thought I was losing that debate the entire time. I was like, bro, I'm losing, and I'm gonna lose, and I'm gonna get thrown down the well. But luckily it worked out somehow. One day later. Someone's humming. Is it the guy with the one leg?
Hi, Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
So I guess a lot of them are getting evicted.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
My guy winks. I thought he doesn't want to go to the farm. Alright, let's give Mr. Flycatcher his keys or whatever. I don't know what the heck. Bruh. Yellow Brick Roadhouse. Ah, the toad's going? I thought we got him or whatever.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh?
You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Oh. Didn't expect her. She going somewhere too? Probably Fabletown.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they'd go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Here.
Thank you.
I was like, I don't want to touch her because I know last time she freaked out about the ribbon.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough. I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after that night after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
What?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. It seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
I have no idea what that last option was about. I don't even know if it was a good idea to go after her or not, but it's interesting. What did you do to Georgie? You and 38.5% of players left Georgie to die. Ooh, wow. That's actually a lot more than I thought. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? You and 82.8% of the players brought the Crooked Man back. Oh, so you could have I think you could have taken him in a fight. How did you punish the Crooked Man? You and 13.2% of players threw the Crooked Man down the well. Damn, not a lot of people did that, man. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? You and 68% of players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow. What were your last words to Narissa? You and 27.7% of players said, I've made a lot of mistakes. Wow. Beast, you lied to him about seeing beauty outside the apartment. Bluebeard, you used similar interrogation tactics. Colin, you gave him a drink When he asked for one in your apartment, you avoided him. You helped him avoid the farm. Crooked Man, you took him back to the witching well. You tossed him down the witching well. You gave her money after the fight, with the woodsman. You left him to die. Dude, you can't do anything with Faith, right? There's no way to get Faith alive at the end of the stories. She has to die. You drank with Gren after Lily's funeral. You made a deal with him, and you went to his place first. You prevented him from dying. I think at least we could have had one more person die. It's alright. You gave her a cigarette during your final conversation. You brought her along with you to the trip trap. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive. You chose to wait for him. You accepted his beetle and promised to gift it to Snow. You stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. You chose to arrest him at the Trip Trap bar. So we could have saved those two to the farm. It doesn't matter. I mean, they're alive, right? Alright. You guys know how it goes now. We do a little bit of a ranking system on our channel here. After every game, we do a little bit of a ranking system. You know what I'm saying? But, let's get right down into it. In terms of story, I love this a lot. I love the Telltale series. I love the Telltale Games and how they make their stories go and whatnot. So, story, S tier. In my opinion, I loved how smooth it was. I love how a lot of the decisions kind of made sense, even though I was kind of stupid for some of them. I was stupid for a lot of them. But, story, great. I think it's good enough action, in my opinion. I think there are some things where you got to see that was pretty cool. Like that last scene when you're fighting the woman in the mirror or whatever, and she like splits and she starts ripping you apart and whatnot. And then Bigby turns into a giant wolf and whatnot. I like that a lot. I think that's really cool. Like I said, these types of games don't have too much action. It's not like The Walking Dead. If you go back, you can watch my series on it. I always say I would recommend a different person. If I'm being honest with you, my commentary wasn't as great in that series. I feel like my commentary is better now, but when I first started YouTube, so it's definitely been improving as I go. But if you want to just see me how much I've improved from then you can check it out if you want to. But like I said, I recommend watching someone else. I think maybe like a Jacksepticeye or PewDiePie, Markiplier. I think all three of those guys played. I know I'm naming like big time YouTubers and whatnot, but still. Yeah, I love that. I loved it. It's nice bit of action. The one thing I will say is I love how even though you're kind of against a lot of the, I'll say NPCs in the game, they're somewhat like as a collective together. You know what I mean? They're not bagging on you and everything. So I did like that. Oh, we can actually pick up the books, continue the story. So you can continue the story. I don't know anything about these, so if you want to pick up a graphic novel today, you can. I don't know anything about that. But in terms of S tier and A gets S tier, A, and then B will get the unhip stamp of approval. B is like, you know, you might like it, you might not like it, but I personally liked it. You know, we got C, which is like 50-50. D is like, that's below my standard. F is like, yeah, don't ever play this game ever again. Or don't even play, it's a waste of time. I'm not going to give this an S. I think The Walking Dead as a game is an S tier. I could play that series over and over and over again. Sorry, I'm like burping. I can give that in like an S tier, no problem. But I would have to give this a strong. We'll give it a proper A, not a strong, a proper A. Story is nice. I liked it. Decent amount of action. I like the main character a lot. Bigby, I love him. You guys know I'm a big fan of when the main character of the story isn't like a wimp or whatever. Like, trust me, we've had a bunch of characters that were, no offense, kind of wimps. But yeah, so this definitely gets the unhip stamp of approval. Like I said, if you watch someone play this, I wouldn't recommend you go out of your way to play it though. Like, that's the only downfall I have with these types of games. The Walking Dead, I kind of say the same thing in my opinion, where like if you watch someone play it, you probably don't have to buy it and go play it yourself. I did The Walking Dead because I really wanted to play it, but realistically, if you were like, hey, you have to get rid of one series on your channel, that'd probably be the series I get rid of. Cause it's not like you can't go play it by yourself. You know what I mean? Like, but anyway, this game was fantastic. I really enjoyed it a lot. You guys got to make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, comment down below. How's your day doing? Because your boy's always chilling like a villain. And yeah, I don't know what the next series is going to be. I have a couple games in my Steam account that I need to download. The next video is probably going to be like a filler video because it's going to take me like 2 days to download the game I want, depending on how big the game is actually. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably do like I'm probably going to do like I want to say like a Japanese-ish type of video. Like I kind of want to see how Duolingo is. I know a lot of people that I always see ads for Duolingo, and I kind of want to see as a person that speaks Japanese, not fluently. I want to make sure everyone knows that. As a Japanese American that speaks Japanese, not fluently but pretty well, I want to see how that kind of correlates. I want to see how that is. Is it possible to actually learn from Duolingo, or is it going to be enough for you to actually go to Japan and see like your knowledge is? I don't know. Like, I'm definitely thinking about that. I would say I'd love to do an anime video, but man, this video I'm doing is super annoying. I'm making a new video right now, and I'm only on season 2, and I still have 3 more seasons to go. But anyway, I'm done rambling. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, comment down below. How's your day doing? Because boys always chilling like a villain, and like always here we say, sayonara.